e4, c5, knight f3, d6, bishop b5, check, bishop d7, bishop takes d7, check, queen takes d7, c4, knight f6, knight c3, g6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop g7, f3, knight c6, bishop e3, castle kingside, castle kingside, rook a c8, b3, a6, queen d3, queen c7, knight takes c6, queen takes c6, rook a c1, e6, rook fd1, rook fd8, bishop d4, b6, queen e3, rook b8, queen g5, h6, queen h4, knight d7, bishop takes g7, king takes g7, queen f2, knight e5, knight e2, queen c5, knight d4, rook bc8, queen b2, king g8, king h1, g5, knight e2, b5, c takes b5, queen takes b5, knight c3, queen b6, queen e2, queen b4, knight a4, rook takes c1, rook takes c1, d5, e takes d5, rook takes d5, h3, queen d2, rook c2, queen takes e2, rook takes e2, rook d1, check, king h2, knight d3, knight b2, knight takes b2, rook takes b2, king g7, rook c2, rook a1, king g3, f5, king f2, king f6, king e3, h5, king d4, rook d1, check, king c5, e5, king b6, rook d6, check, king c7, rook e6, b4, e4, f takes e4, f takes e4, A4, E3, Rook E2, King F5, B5, A takes B5, A takes B5, King E4, B6, King D3, Rook E1, King D2, Rook A1, E2, B7, Rook E7 check, King C6, Rook takes B7, King takes B7, E1 promotes to Queen, Rook takes E1, King takes E1, King C6, King F2, G4, H takes G4,